The trick with urban forestry is, as I have come to understand it, as I interpret it, is how to get people and trees to work together, to live together thoughtfully. One of the best moments that I've witnessed was at our Arbor Day celebration this past April, when the third graders from Chamberlain and Model came, and their choirs sang for the people who were gathered there. This is kind of a regular feature of our Arbor Day celebration, where the third graders sing. And unbeknownst to me, there were several middle school kids who also showed up for the celebration, and heard the singing and came up and kind of hovered on the edge of the kids who were singing. And as they finished their song, they clapped, just wildly and enthusiastically, and high-fived kids on the edge of the choir there. And I discovered afterwards that they had been Chamberlain students 4 or 5 years prior, and had sung in those choirs too, and were remembering what that experience was like. I had planted a tree with those middle school kids earlier in the day, and so there are all these different streams of information that were kind of coming together in that moment for them, for the third graders, and for me. And it was just a really touching moment to see the middle school kids affirming what the third grade kids were doing, and the meaningfulness of it. And I can only hope that will continue to carry forward. And that's the educational work that is fundamental to building, to growing a really healthy urban forest. Of course, it's important to find ways to work with the adults too. And I want to also say that I'm not just teaching. I'm always learning from the kids and from adults. And so one of the great things that I get to do is put together volunteer plantings, where we can go out into neighborhoods and plant trees together, and talk about why that's important. And I can hear from people, there are horror stories of trees and why they're maybe a little bit leery of them, and then maybe kind of shepherd them along to helping to look after their neighbor's new tree or something like that.